Hello everybody, today I'm doing a guitar lesson for With My Own Bare Hands by Ween. Actually, is it With My Own Bare Hands or just My Own Bare Hands? I honestly forget, and every time I check, it's always different than what I think it is. I think it's just My Own Bare Hands. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off topic. So yeah, we're covering the guitar part today. Once again, this is an annoying one where it's tuned down, half a step. It could be, they could have slowed it down, or they could have actually tuned down for this one. I'm not sure which one they did, whether they tuned down or just... Either way, though, you try and play along with the recording, it's in flat. So this sounds like this on the recording. That's what it sounds like. But they're playing it in standard, and they play it standard live. Alright, so we're in the key of D. Well, I'm recording D flat, but we're in the key of D, alright? And they play it in the key of D. I just went over. So the main riff goes like this. I kind of messed that up, but like, here's, so we got this, this kind of major bar chord, this, so it's a, it's a regular bar, power chord. Fifth of the A, but we are going to hit this string in addition to these two. So, seventh of the B. Seven of the B, G, and D, and fifth of the A. And you're going to mute the E with the part of your finger up there, and you're going to mute the high E with the bottom part of your ring finger. See how my finger's kind of laying over that? So, that's how that works. And you can pretty much hear the rhythm, but it's... Just keep in mind that there's going to be heavy muting. You don't want to go... You want to go... Make sure you mute that. So... We have an A bar chord. That's standard A major bar chord. Then we're gonna go down to F, G, A, F. All right. So and those are power chords as far as I can tell. They might be bar chords, like they might have the major third in there, but they kind of sound like power chords more so than that. So. And during that last one, you want to kind of slide up. I'm exaggerating it, but so that you can go up to that D, and that you still have sound going on, so it's not just silent like that. That works too, but it's just a little tiny detail, right? So right after that, that's when we get into the verse riff. So that's just. So that's start with that stab, and then we go open A onto third of the A. You can also play. I recommend actually that you play the chord, which is the same chord, just down whole step. All right, and then we have the second part of the main riff again, and then it starts over again. Then we walk down chromatically, then we walk up, so that's just on the A, but just rooted with those chords. Again, you can play them with just power chords, but I'm pretty sure he's not doing that in the recording. With parts like this again, anyway. With parts like this again, I'm pretty sure he's doing power chords. But yeah, after that, we go into the chorus, which is just A. And then we go back into the main riff. And we have another verse. And then just make sure on that chorus, just to pause that again, because it just makes it a lot more effective. Alright, and that's pretty much the meat of the song, and the rest of it is just lead work. So there's 2 solos and kind of a lead thing at the end, which I'll go over. So the first solo, after the, I guess, second verse, the second chorus, I guess you'd say, starts up here, and we're going to do this. Alright, just that, what is that, dyad? That double stop, I guess, but... Alright, and you're going to add some vibrato. And then we go... So my ear kind of conflicts with this. What I'm pretty sure he's doing on the recording, and again, he does different stuff live, but I figure solo like this, it's a lot more distinct what he's playing on the recording, and what he's playing on the recording is pretty awesome. So I figured I'd definitely try and go the extra mile with this one until it's pretty much exactly what he's playing. So he's going... And then he kind of quickly slides up, then bends up from the 15th to the 17th. He slides up, then bends up. All right, so it's like... So... But just sped up. So slowed down, it's... But in succession it goes... And then, so he mounts up about... I'd say about somewhere around there. It's not that specific, but it's just a... So, around there. About to that note right there. But, just make sure to do it pretty slowly. Then what I think he does is... Then he stops that note, and then he sort of stops playing that note, mutes, then he comes back down here and pre-bends full step on 15th, and he sort of slowly inches it back down, so it's like, make it sound like it's going down those 3 frets, You hear that? It doesn't matter that much when you're going fast, but just, try and make that kind of clear. So he goes that. Then he goes... Alright. On the 13th, 14th on the high E. And back down. Then we go... sorry. Alright. Then he goes... Alright, so we're over here now. Alright, and he's going to be doing this pattern now. You want to kind of get some of those harmonic textures in there as you're doing this. He's not doing all pinches, but he's, you want to get that in there while you're doing this. You're kind of tugging it as you're picking it, like... Alright. Alright. And... Alright. Then, we go down here. Actually... Then we kind of pre-bend on this note a little bit, but it's basically just this note. And he kind of fools around there. So in sequence, that's... And then he makes his way back up here. So that's basically the idea is that he's sliding up here. All right. Quick little bend up there, and then come back down. All right. Then he makes a big old bend. Comes back down. And then we do a series of unison bends. All right. So that's just, unison bends. You bend up so that it comes with that note. All right. And it's kind of, again, he pauses, he mutes it kind of quickly. All right. So don't go, you want it to be, all right. So there on the 12th, I'll just say 12th because that's where this finger is, but it's down on the 10th with your other finger, but I'll just say 12th. All right, 12th and 10th, but 12th. So then he goes up one fret. Let's see, he goes up one whole step, then half step, then whole step, and then he does it again, and it sounds like this. All right, and make sure that I vibrato at the end. And on that last one, I think he kind of adds that note. So while you're holding this note and you're bending up to this note, hit that up there. So he could just be going, but it's hard for me to tell if I'm being told. But either way it works. So that's the first solo, and then the second one. It starts up way up here on the, 20th fret. All right, so that's just pulling off. All right, on the 17th. And then he comes back down. All right. All right, hit that note twice. And then he goes, so that's the 17th on the B and G. Then he hits this note. He might be adding the open D string. That might be an accident, or he could just be playing this note twice. All right, so. I think he might just be messing around up here on this. Up on this little area here, this pentatonic area of the D. And then for the kind of last lick of this part of the solo, he slides his way up. So he slides his way up here. Got lost my place for a second, but the 14th of the G. All right. And then he starts off, and then I think he bends up to that note, and he slowly brings it back down. So. And then he kind of climbs down from there. make your way down to this note. That's sort of the note that he lands on during this run. I think he sort of skips this note and slides down. And then he might throw in an open string in there. And then for the last chorus, for the last, over that, he plays this. So anytime you're going, the lead guitar is playing just that one note on the 7th of the G. And then the pattern is, after doing that, he goes, which is kind of interesting because I figured maybe he playing, and I heard there's like a tab somewhere that says but he's playing that, which is kind of makes more sense because that's that's the blues lick, but that's not what he's playing. He's playing like the major third, right? But it's kind of a bluesy thing because he's bending up. He's kind of bending the minor third into a major third, but it's whatever. So that's the pattern, right? And then he does that, I believe, 4 times total, or maybe 3 times, but for every time of the last chorus, right? And add in that vibrato. And then for the very last time, he doesn't do that. He doesn't do the... He just goes... And that's how the song ends. That's how the rhythm ends, too. And then that's the same with lead guitar. And that's how it ends. I'm not sure if he slides down or not. He might just go... And yeah, that's pretty much the song. I'm glad to have taught it to you. I hope you got a lot out of this lesson. And I hope you're going to play this awesome song. Take care.